In the quaint village of Ardennes, nestled amidst the lush Belgian countryside, there once lived a remarkable woman named Amelia. She was known far and wide as Saint Amelia, a beacon of hope and a source of miracles. Her life was a testament to her unwavering faith and her deep compassion for all living beings. Amelia was born into a humble family, raised with a heart full of kindness and a spirit devoted to God. She and her brother were raised in a devout household, and she wanted to give her life to God as a religious sister. Amelia lived a life filled with devotion to God and boundless compassion for all living creatures. Her heart radiated kindness, and her gentle touch seemed to bestow miraculous growth upon the flowers and plants in her family's garden. The young and the old always hung around her whenever she came for a visit. They all found Amelia to be very special. Amelia was expected to marry, but she instead felt a call to religious life. In her legend, her beauty is said to have caught the eye of the young man named Charles, who would later become the King Charlemagne. He became obsessed with Amelia and asked for her hand in marriage. She had dedicated her virginity to God and refused, but Charles was not about to let her go. He pursued her for years, following Amelia wherever she went. One day, Charles saw that Amelia was praying in a church. He asked Amelia to go with him, but Amelia refused. Charles was angry, and he grabbed Amelia's arm. Amelia resisted, but Charles kept pulling her arm. At one point, Charles pulled so hard, Amelia broke her arm in the struggle. At that moment, Charles fell down and he became sick. Amelia's arms were immediately healed by some miracle. She forgave him. Himself to Amelia's religious vocation. As a young woman, Amelia was known for her charitable works and her dedication to the poor and the sick. She spent much of her time caring for those in need and helping to spread the gospel. Despite her many good works, Amelia faced many challenges in her life. She was arrested and imprisoned for her faith, and she was subjected to torture and abuse. However, she remained steadfast in her faith and refused to renounce her belief in Christ. She built a church dedicated to Mary in Tomsch on the River Scheldt, about 15 miles southwest of Antwerp. Some legends say that she arrived in Tomsch by crossing the Scheldt on the back of a fish. This is why her medal features a fish behind her holding a Bible. Amelia was eventually sentenced to death, and she was beheaded in the year 303. Her martyrdom made a great impression on the Christian community, and she became a symbol of faith and courage. She is the patron saint of those suffering from bruises and arm pain.